stuff, are they health
Yeah,
conscious right now as well?
yeah. My cousin, he actually started, and then I have about 3 or 4 good friends that's vegetarians and vegans too. So, they help me out a lot. They actually like helped me start off.
That's really good. All right, so as we're winding down, this is the Nothing's Off Limits with T Money, the icon. And I wanted to ask you about some, I don't know how to call it, but I think you like are one of the freshest dudes that I know, right? And
Thank you. I appreciate it.
absolutely. I think you, maybe you could give us some tips or some little things, like the little practical things, because maybe not everybody has enough money to buy a pair of Gucci framed glasses or the sweater that you're wearing, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are some basic things, especially for the males, the men, young boys? Like, what are some basic things that we can do to make sure that we're fresh?
Well, basically, to be honest, now it's about like the cut. So now, like, the baggy stuff is out. It's not in style anymore and all that. So if you got a nice, it depends. Like, I always tell people, try on your clothes first. Like in the store, don't just buy something without trying it on. See how it fits you, because you might need either a size smaller or a size bigger. So, see how it looks on you. Because first of all, everybody is looking for a certain look. So it's like, find a brand that fits your body type the way you want it to look and feel comfortable. That's the two biggest things. You want it to look the way it feels good, and you want it to be comfortable. And then, you have to coordinate accordingly. So it's like being fresh is definitely not name brands. It's just about how you put it together. It's like your personal style on your clothes. So it's like you can have a shirt that stands out, but then if your shirt is standing out, don't have loud pants and sneakers on. You see what I'm saying? So it's like whatever piece that's the strongest piece, let that illuminate the outfit. Things like that. Good haircut, being well groomed also goes along with the look. If your hair and your face looks nice and your clothes fit you good, then you're gonna have a confidence about yourself. And just the way you walk is gonna look like fresh. You understand what I'm saying? So
Do you go to the cleaners?
no, I wash my clothes.
What you mean you wash your clothes?
I wash and dry my clothes and iron them.
You don't go to the cleaners?
No.
Wait, so a sweater like you have on right now?
Oh, this type of sweater, yeah, I would put in the cleaners. But for the most part, I wash my clothes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what type of things do you put in?
My suits and my like expensive shirts or sweaters I put in the cleaners, but for everyday clothes I wash.
Okay.
I just wash on the gentle cycle.
Why you wash on the gentle cycle?
I wash like sweaters and certain shirts on a gentle cycle. And then I wash my jeans regularly. Yeah, I don't really do too much dry cleaning unless it's like important, garments that I'm gonna keep. But I really like buy clothes and then really don't wear them too much, and I give them away.
Really?
Yeah. I don't really keep too much of my stuff.
Wait, are you from you're from Harlem?
Yes.
Yo, I have to ask you this. Yo, is it a thing? I've been to Harlem several times. Some family members lived in Harlem. Like, yo, why do you guys think like you're so like you guys are the best? Like y'all have a sense of, it's almost cocky, like a confidence, but then it's like real chill and mellow. Like everybody you know from Harlem, it's like, oh no, you know how Harlem people do. Like it's this thing. Nobody from Brooklyn says like, yo, but that's how Brooklyn do. It's usually Harlem. Like, what is that about?
Harlem is the best. Like it's not about us thinking we the best. We are the best because you got to understand something. We set the trend. We have our fingers on the pulse. Like whatever clothes we wear, everybody else is going to wear. Whatever we deem is fresh, everybody else deem is fresh. Like if Harlem people started wearing baggy clothes again, everybody's going to wear baggy clothes again. That's just it. And the confidence comes from just that us knowing that we set the trends. You got to understand something. In life, the most successful people are confident and cocky. Like Michael Jordan knew he was bad. Kobe Bryant knew he was bad. If they didn't know they was bad, they wouldn't be bad. And I mean bad meaning good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like Harlem people, we know we the flyest community because the people with the least amount of money in Harlem dress better than people with the most money in another borough. Like our bums is other boroughs fly. So that's just how it is. Like that's just Harlem for you.
All right, my last question, and then we'll wrap up. My last question is, what is the greatest creation that Harlem has come through Harlem, outside of yourself?
No, I wouldn't say I'm the greatest creation.
You know how Harlem is. I didn't know. I wanted to just stop it just in case you say yourself.
Now, for me, right?
Yep.
I would say now this person, I wasn't born in Harlem, but he ended up in Harlem. He represented Harlem. For me, I would say Malcolm X. I'm like, that's who I look up to. I've never met him and he's my OG. Like Malcolm X is what every man should aspire to be.
Why?
He was smart. He was fearless. He had a past. He changed his life around. He was a father. He was a husband. He was not a follower. He was a leader. He did not take nothing. And he was for his people, and he was for his people in a righteous way. Like he didn't want us to be stupid. He wanted us to be smart. He wanted us to progress. He died for that because the person that he thought was his teacher and all of that, when he found out something that he disagreed with, he walked away from it. That's a man. When the federal government told him to take down that same man, even that he wasn't messing with him, he told them no. If y'all know me, y'all know that I'm not that type of person. So this is a man that stood on his principles, and he resided in Harlem. So for me, Harlem produced Malcolm X. I would never say Harlem, the greatest creation from Harlem was a drug dealer. I would never say that because Harlem is rich in culture and rich in Renaissance, and it's so much more to Harlem than fashion and drugs being sold that people don't understand that. Like that's why Harlem is what it is. It's because of the culture of Harlem, like 125th Street, the Apollo, the Mart. It's so much. Like Harlem has everything going on in it at one time. Gambling, everything. Like it's so much going on in Harlem at one time. And it's like there's a bunch of conscious people in Harlem too that came from Harlem. You know, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar lives in Harlem. I've been to his brownstone in Harlem. Maya Angelou lived in Harlem. You know, they had brownstones in Harlem. So at the end of the day, for me, it's Malcolm X. Like, I read his book, and that book, like, changed my whole life. That's when I read Malcolm X's book is when I left the streets alone.
Mm.
Yeah, I got out the game, and I wanted to do better, and I wanted to start to empower my people and just speak. Like right now, I post stuff on Instagram and I say stuff, but I'm not even 1/10 of the man Malcolm X was. Like, I wish I had that in me to do more, and hopefully, like with this podcast, that could bring that out of me, and that will be like that will go to you, like, as a credit. If we get out of this podcast what it's supposed to be, you will be the person that gets all the credit for that, to be totally honest with you, because it's inside of me, and a lot of people tell me that, but I have to get it. I have to bring it out of me. And you ask me the questions that's creating this platform for me to even to bring it out of me, and hopefully that's what I aspire to do.
Yeah, well, I greatly appreciate that, man. Coming from you, I'm just honored to be on this journey and for you trusting me with this opportunity. But I know we got to get out of here. This is T Money, the icon, the creator of Nothing's Off Limits. I know I had a great time. This is our first episode of this podcast. So this is what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back every week. You can go on Instagram. I know I do. I keep telling you guys, you guys try to run away from social media and try to take hiatuses like 30 days off of social media. That's a bunch of bull crap, right? It's all about who you're following. You guys are following some negative people. You guys are following some people who don't inspire you to do more. You guys are so what I'm telling you is you need to go to Instagram. You need to follow this man. His handle is at T Money the Icon. That's TMONEYTHEICON. Go follow him right now. Stop running away from social media. Start deleting some of the negative people that you're following and start following the right people that help you get back on the right track. My name is Billionaire Brown. Until next time, guys, continue to be. Peace.